Hi, and welcome. I'm Angelo, the business analyst, and today we're going to talk about two extremely valuable models in the BA toolkit, mind maps and concept models. So I mentioned in the video about being a successful business analyst that being able to visually model is critical to two core competency categories for a business analyst: analytical thinking, which includes concepts like learning, systems thinking, visual thinking, and conceptual thinking, and interaction skills, which for this example specifically includes teaching. If someone were to ask me what a valuable first day on the job activity would be for a business analyst, I would tell them to start by creating one or both of these diagrams for the scope of your work. And I'm also curious if you have any other recommendations for great first day BA activities. If you do, share them in the comments and I'll create a video for those too. Okay, now let's talk about modeling. First, let's talk about the mind maps. Mind maps capture thoughts, ideas, and information and are a great way to take notes in a manner that will create better mental relationships with ideas and concepts. They are also a great way to have group conversations to discuss concepts and ideas that keep everyone focused and in context. This is likely one of the easiest forms of diagrams to whiteboard because there aren't really any standards. A typical mind map starts with the main topic, which branches into more topics, which branches into more subtopics. This is a great way to start building your map of a new working landscape. Instead of having pages and pages of notes, you can create a map of processes, owners, related processes, applications, etc. It's easy to share and easy to talk through when you need help clarifying accuracy. A really simple example could be a mind map of planning a party. The main topic is a party, and a party could require food, drinks, and activities. Maybe for food, you want to do appetizers, and you want to have meat and vegetarian options. For drinks, you want to have signature cocktails and standard soft drinks. For activities, you want a Nintendo for Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. Tournaments, and board games for people who don't play video games. You get the idea. It's just a way to visually organize thoughts without being slowed by diagram rules or standards. Something easy to do alone and as a group. Concept models are actually very similar to mind maps. However, the elements have a little bit of standardization. First, the bigger bubbles are the concepts. Next is that every branch or relationship must be clearly identified and is typically a verb or verb phrase. And finally, because every connection is a defined relationship, connections aren't simply just parent-child like in the mind map. I personally think concept models are really fun to make because it challenges me to be analytical and critical in the way I think about concepts. They are especially useful in the early stages of designing and problem solving to understand how things relate to one another. For this example, imagine you were given the task of helping create a tool for a business analyst to help them be more effective in working with the project team. It might look something like this. A business is run by people, processes, and technology. Businesses require growth, and growth is achieved with objectives. A business analyst analyzes the people, processes, and technology. Then they determine requirements which combine to form a solution, and the solution should meet the objective. Solutions are typically accomplished with projects. Projects require resources. Resources can be business analysts, designers, and developers. Designers design the solution, developers develop the solution, and project managers manage the project. Obviously, there are other things that could be added, but you can see how this would help organize and understand the different concepts around the work of a business analyst so a comprehensive solution can be created. Having several sessions right at the beginning of your project can help you understand the scope of work ahead of you and help you make far better decisions along the way. I hope that was useful and gave you some understanding of these models and why they are useful. As with anything, being great at them will take some practice, but these are very approachable models with little in the way of hard rules. I'll include a link to my website in the description with as many examples of good mind maps and concept models that I can find. If you have any questions about the video or anything business analysis related, leave them in the comments and I'll answer you there. Or create a video that answers your questions. So subscribe to see those questions get answered. And as always, thanks for watching.